get to look at my ugly mug as I do this job. I'm loading my truck, or my trailer actually, with spent compost. And yesterday there was quite a pile here. I pulled 2 loads out. And it was easy enough. It was nice dry stuff. But today I get the wet shit. So I can't put as much on because it's just full of water. These articulated loaders are pretty slick, by the way. So anyways, I was promised my chemicals and my seed yesterday. There's supposed to be a load come in. I got like... Some of my chemicals were... And I buy generics, by the way. I don't buy the name brand ones. I like the generics because it's the same shit for half the price. Enough to do 400 acres of corn and 1,500 acres of hay. And the bill was a little just shy of $25,000. So it didn't show up. And ain't nothing pisses me off worse than when somebody says, yeah, there's going to be a load, it'll be there tomorrow morning, and you're waiting for it, and what do you get? Nothing. There's a truck driver here behind me, came in behind me, and I don't know if it's his wife or girlfriend or whatnot, but she looks about as Filipino as my wife, and I'm going to ask him where she's from when I get done here. Because, I don't know, Filipinos make the best wives. I don't care what anybody says. I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh yeah, my wife's the best there is. And you're right, if you're happy, then there you go. I had a wife once before, and I am more happy now than I ever have been in my entire life. So, yeah, my wife is awesome. And I think everybody should think their wife is awesome, or they shouldn't be married, I guess. Yeah, buddy. Look at that steam fly. I'm gonna flip this camera around so you guys can actually see what's going on here. But I don't know if you're gonna be able to, because it is just... scoops and we'll have us a hell of a load. Let's say we count these out. Number 1. When it gets rainy, this ramp gets really slippery. Not only that, this sucker this freaking loader leaks like a sieve. was right. I went up and asked. She's from just north of Manila. Anyway, on my way. Just another load of spent compost. See how she comes out. It's actually fairly dry today. This is the 6th load that I'm putting in this spot. Pretty well just gonna get one more load, and I'm gonna put that down the other place and call it a day with that stuff. We got a sprayer coming in here. Oh, what he did. Yeah, so I guess he went to go spray, and Tim had taken the adapter for the 1000 RPM, the 1000 RPM PTO adapter. Uh-oh, got some garbage in there. That's the one thing with this compost. If you look at it hard enough, these guys, they throw their gloves in it. Not all of them, you know, but there's always somebody that has to throw their gloves in there. And you'll see them here and there, but they're that nitrile glove. Now, if they were the rubber latex ones, they would just rot right away. But those nitrile ones, they don't rot very often, not very well. So that's the one complaint I have about this stuff. And I do have to get after my fertilizer guy. We've got to get a load in here, another load in here, because we're burning through it pretty quickly. I'm gonna get my sprayer going. It's loaded. I got to get my sprayer going. Timothy's going to go down and put dry on another farm that we have that has to have dry, because they don't want to see a sprayer on their farm, because, you know, sprayers equal death. Even though it's just nitrogen that we were putting on. Now the dry is not just nitrogen, that's potash and sulfur as well as the nitrogen. So, but anyways, just some people just can't get past the fact that sprayers are not the arbiter of death. They're just a machine, no different than anything else. It's what you put in it. And you know, that's just the way that stuff goes. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and finish out loading this stuff out. I'm not sure whether I'm going to, my chemicals and my seed corn is supposed to be coming today. I'm not sure if it is or not, but it's supposed to be. And I love the supposed to be side of things, because it just needs to get done. And I just got a lot of work to do. So when I get myself in that sprayer, then you'll see that sort of thing going on, which I think people like to see. I planted some waterways yesterday with the drill and the 4960, and Travis, from the rest of the story, he's like, you know, just talk from the seat of the tractor while you're doing that. We're tired of looking at shop stuff. Well, you can watch this thing poop out some spent while I go and move it. I don't want to let her go there. don't put my fingers in front of the camera, but yeah, that wasn't not a bad load. I was about, I don't know, 8,000 pounds short on what I wanted to have on, but yeah. So anyway, stick my fingers where they don't belong. You can watch that thing go heading back and forth. Walking that, they're walking those mats forward. A lot of guys use carpet. A lot of guys use carpet to do that job. I used carpet the first trip I went down there with too, and I can tell you I was less than impressed as to, well, I didn't have a big enough piece of carpet. If I had a regular full-size chunk of carpet, it would not have been a problem to unload it. But I didn't. So I had that matting, and there's 3 pieces of it. Hold on here. That's how you shut these off. Once that light is out, then you're good. That disengages the power takeoff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull it on down here. Okay. So that matting material there, I use that. It works really, really good because you just, I think they're 10 feet long. They are 10 feet long. They're 10 feet long, and you put them up the front side of the front of the trailer there. And what that does is it keeps it from spilling over, and then it sweeps it clean. As you saw, it was pretty clean. There was just a few chunks of crap that was in there, but I had really overloaded the front of the truck or the trailer. I'm not sure whether I'm going for another load or not, but I am hungry, so I'm gonna go home and get something to eat. But yeah, Gazira. Yeah, that's how you say that in Japanese. See, they don't pronounce their R's very well. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna tell you, I've been so busy that I haven't really had time to upload like I used to. Like, that was everyday event. I've been running that truck and running a crew, trying to get everything ready for North Carolina. North Carolina straw job is still on. The North Carolina straw doesn't look very good. There's some issues down there from excessive rain, and now it's dry. It's just kind of a mess. But anyway, is what it is, and here comes the boss man. You the boss man? Yeah, you think you are. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this. There's a whole bunch of other things that I've got in the can. I just haven't gotten to it. And boy, I tell you, you can tell that I've lost weight, can't you? I'd look a lot better. I should probably shave this off and I'd look even 10 years younger, but I don't need to do that. Anyway, yeah, that's it. So Mr. Will is going to crawl in behind me, fall, split his head open on the floor, and then I'll have to go to the hospital. Right? Then I got to listen to his mom complain that I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. But, you know, there's one thing about boys. Sometimes you just got to let them do what they're doing because they're not happy unless they're hurting themselves. Am I right? Say okay.
Okay.
That's right. All right, I'll leave you with that. And no, you're not touching that.